Hi everyone, my name is Kristin Hayes. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and today we're going to be making this pretty Valentine's Day card using some sneak peek products from the upcoming Spring Mini Catalog. This is available January to April 2023, and if you've bought from me in the last 6 months, you should have received one in the mail, or if you attend my card classes, I handed them out in class, and I'll have more again in January's class. So let's get started. So the first piece I have is a piece of petal pink, and this is cut at 8.5 by 5.5, and I scored it at 4 1/4. Then I have a pretty layering piece here. This is the new Country Floral Lane DSP. This is cut at 5 1/4 by 4, and I'm just going to grab it quickly to show you the other patterns in here. Now the stamp set we're going to be using is part of the Country Bouquet bundle. I'll show it to you here. And this piece of the DSP, this actually punches out these pieces here, so that makes it pretty versatile. So let me just go through the patterns quickly so you can see how pretty they are. You've got some like traditional hearts, some blue hearts, the stripes we're using. I think that's the other side of it. Really pretty colors together. You've got balmy blue, mint macaron, petal pink, sweet sorbet, and even some mossy meadow in here. So those are the pieces in that one. So we're just going to adhere this right to our base, like this. Alrighty, then I do have another piece from the same DSP that I just showed you, and this one is cut at, oh boy, I didn't write it down, so let me just look here. It's cut at 4.5 by 3 1/4. So we've got 4.5 by 3 1/4, and that's just going to be adhered right down to our base that we've got started here. Then I have a piece of basic white. Let me find it. Here it is. And this is cut at 4 by 1 1/4. And you can see I already ran this through the Stampin' Cut Emboss machine. This is a new embossing folder called Cane Weave, and this is actually not part of the suite, but you know, we all mix and match the pieces we like from one suite to the next. So then we're just going to put that right on, right in the middle here. Okay, then we're going to use the decorative circle punch. Now this punch is in, I think it's a decorative circle. It's in the annual catalog regardless. And I've got a piece here of the Country Gingham DSP, and I will show you those really quick too. It's still part of the same suite. So these are 6 by 6. And you've got some really pretty colors again, same colors. And I like the gingham patterns that they have. So those will be really versatile too. I like that this is, yes, you can use it as a Valentine's Day set, but it will definitely be used for a lot more than that as well. So I'm just going to punch out a piece of this, like so. We'll put that aside for the moment, and then we're going to do a little bit of stamping. So the stamp set we're using is the Country Bouquet, and this is the coordinating punch that goes with it. It punches out, whoops, this is one stamp, the little one and the big one, so you don't have to worry about lining them up. It also punches out this stamp here, and then these leaf petals as well. So we're going to start with this solid one right here. And I'm going to start with my petal pink, and I just have a piece of scrap basic white. I like to turn it over when I'm stamping so I can see which way I need to stamp to get the best, the easiest punch out of it. So we're just going to stamp that here and then punch it out. And you just line it up. Now, if I'd wanted another one in petal pink, the same color, I obviously would have given myself a lot more space and done that smaller one too, but I didn't need it for this project. There's that one. Then I did, let's see, I did this little mini one in the mint macaron. So I'm just going to flip this over and use the other side. And I'm going to just ink up that little one because that's all I need inked. There we go. Got a little bit onto the other one, but that doesn't matter since we're punching it out. All right. There we go. So we'll put that one aside. And then we have one more heart to stamp. We've got this pretty outline heart that I just have on this side. And we're just going to do that in Sweet Sorbet. Right here. There we go. And then we'll run this. Whoops, I got some on my thumb. Let's wipe that off before it's on my project. All right, there we go. So that's the last piece of the hearts that we need. So then we're just going to take the Happy Valentine's Day and we're going to heat emboss in white. And this piece, the Sweet Sorbet, is cut at 2 3/4 by 5/8 of an inch. I'm just going to run my embossing buddy over it. And this, they sold the embossing buddy as part of a kit in the holiday catalog, and I believe that is carrying over. So you'll be able to still purchase that. So I'm just going to take my Versamark, ink this up. Actually, let me get a piece of scrap to put under this so when I pour the powder, it comes off easier. And we're just going to line that up. There we go. And grab our white embossing powder. Alrighty. Tip that just a little to knock it off. Alrighty, that looks pretty good. I'm just going to funnel this back right into the basic white, or it's not basic white, it's just white embossed powder. And then let me just, I've got a little bit right here I want to brush off. All right, so let me just grab the heat tool here and we'll heat this up. There we go, all set with that. So now we can finish assembling our card. If I can find what I did with the base, there it is. Okay, so I'm gonna pop this piece that we punched out up on dimensionals. And it's hard to see, but there is mint macaron and these little hearts right here, which is why I chose it for this background piece. All right. We're just going to put this over here like this. And then we're going to adhere this with our seal right about here. And then we're going to pop this one up on dimensionals. Whoops, took the top off of that one. Let's put it more on this side, actually. Let's see. So I can slide the... Let me just get a new dimensional. I just want to be able to slide the Happy Valentine's Day underneath this a little bit. So I didn't want it on this side. I wanted it on that side. So we'll just pop that here. And then we've got our little one that we did in mint macaron. And again, I want it on, I think, this side to allow for some more room. All right, we're going to do that right about here. We'll see if it comes out the same way. And then on this Happy Valentine's Day, I'm going to pop it up on dimensionals on this end. and then use a little seal on this end as I slide it in. So I want it about here. Let's see, that looks good. So we'll just pop that down and we are all set. So here's the one we made, and here's our original. And I hope you're getting excited for the new products coming out in January. If you have any questions at all, please just leave them down in the comments below. Thanks so much for watching.